Hey, so this has been riding on my spirit, and I don't know who needs to hear it, but God is hurting you to heal you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but God is hurting you to heal you. And the hurting only stops when you've learned the lesson. The hurting only stops when you've accepted that this is only a season. The hurting only stops when God have you where He wants you to be. Sometimes God wants to take some things from us. Sometimes God wants to remove us from around a set of people. Sometimes God wants to just break our hearts so that He can mend it in a special way. You can imagine, God have this soap and God breaks it. God breaks it, and when He puts it together again, He makes a new masterpiece. God is about to make a new masterpiece out of somebody. So it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter how much it aches. You gotta keep going. Because if you give up now, you won't learn the lesson. And if you don't learn the lesson, you don't get the blessing. You need the lesson to get the blessing. You need to suffer it out. You need to face the hardship to get the lesson. You need to all of that to get a blessing. The good thing about God is if you suffer with Him in public, He bless you in public. If you suffer in public, God is not going to bless you under the curtains, under the table, behind the wall. He's going to bless you so that the Egyptians will see that you are blessed, will see that you serve a God who never fails. It doesn't matter what you've done, who you think you are, where you think you're from. There is nothing you can do to write off God's love for you unless you blaspheme against God. Keep going. You have to keep pushing. Look at Job. It wasn't for Job. It wasn't for Job, but his faithfulness was tested because God knew he could endure it. God knows your capability. He knows you can go through this. But do you believe in yourself? Do you think that the anger will hold you back? Are you going to let this anger, this pain, this heartache, family turning backs on you, friends turning backs on you, you've been raped, you've been abused, you've been tortured, you've been spoken upon, the worst things have been said about you? Don't let that stop you. You have to make your light show. You gotta keep going so God can bless you in public. So God that can show up in your life and do something extraordinary so that God can